if I've been running around all day.
Because you were running around all day.
This time I literally was. Before, I usually just sit and chauffeur.
Yeah, but as you said, you a wise woman once said, doing anything for a long amount of time will make you tired.
So true. Because I am tired.
True, even sleeping for too long makes you tired.
I'd like to put that to the test.
Well, I mean, that's been you ever get like 10 hours of sleep, you wake up and you're still sleepy?
I don't know what 10 hours of sleep looks like.
No. But you know what I know? We got another episode of Box of Topics because you never know what you're gonna get.
Woohoo!
Kind of a little oopsie daisy, a little late to this one.
Man, we be having late night sessions. It happens.
I know like a good portion of some of the people that would usually come out around this time. They're like, "Oh, I went to bed by this point. My fault." You know, but
we have sometimes we have people who are in different countries where it's not that late to them.
true, but still, the ones
I know one of our biggest viewerships is when we was having a late night session.
I mean, it was around the same time as all the other ones, like around 10 or so. But
No, I'm talking about when we was like, I think we did it at like 2 in the morning or something.
I didn't have a lot. That definitely wasn't our biggest one though.
Well, no, our biggest one was yesterday, right? Yeah.
I was at the normal time in around 10. But
Are
too
we
long.
gonna set a time?
I don't know. That's why I was gonna, try to ask the people, like, hey, what's a good time for y'all? Out of curiosity.
You take a vote on it.
Yeah.
See what's a good time when we should come on. Whew. I just know. Did a lot today. Even though I wasn't trying to do a lot, I ended up doing a lot. The circumstances called for me to, do a lot. Which, it turned out to be kind of a good thing because had we been door dashing, that situation would have went unnoticed.
But, like, no, because, like, we have the notification. It would have went noticed because, I would have got the notification. Would have been like, hey, go check on the stuff. Would have checked. And be like, all right. And then you probably would have been like, hey, do we have all the stuff? Or what did we get?
No, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about the refrigerator situation. All right, we got
we would have been doomed on
Dallas, and we have 100K. Mason Dallas says, yo. 100K says, hi. ES says, what's up?
Well,
hey,
hello. How y'all doing? And, not much. I'm doing well. Got a really funny shirt on me.
You got hearts.
Aw, thanks. You guys are very nice.
Henson is waving.
How
yes.
you doing?
ES says, nice.
Yeah,
yes.
So.
Trinisi Price. Grab the cam for Lamar Jackson edit.
Who?
Wow.
Wait, do I know that name?
I don't know.
Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
I don't even know if that's a real person. It sounds like a made-up character. But
it sounds real. Like, I feel like I heard that name before. Damn. But hey. Overall, how's everyone doing tonight? Hopefully everyone's having a nice time.
Welcome to the podcast, everybody.
Yeah.
We love to see people dropping in.
Good old Box of Topics.
Says hi. Let's see. Grab camera with left hand for Lamar Jackson edit. That's what Trinisa Price said. Okay, ES said good. ES says it's 3 a.m. Oh, where are you at, ES? Where is 3 a.m.?
But like, I'm not Lamar Jackson, and I don't.
Not said better. Okay, not said better.
Well, that's good.
Okay. Ukraine. That's where ES is.
That's cool.
Hey, welcome.
That is.
I love to see when people join us from around the world.
You know?
I'm visiting my friend.
Aw,
Awesome.
that's nice.
That's
I plan to
awesome,
visit
yeah.
some of my friends. That's like a definite goal of mine.
Oh, okay. Now said. So, what's the podcast about? Go ahead, explain that.
Well, here in Boxer Topics, it could literally be anything. You know the fun little quote of Mother said, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Box of Topics.
Okay, so ES says the war is tough. Okay. And we got Xander. Hey, back again.
Hey, how
Hey,
you doing? How's
Xander.
it going?
Says, hey, y'all. Just wanted to say, hey,
How you
Xander.
doing?
Woo!
Yeah.
Always happy to see when people come back.
You know what's funny? Speaking of that whole thing, did you know it was like immediately like a peace treaty, like real quick after the whole shebangs went on?
I don't want to discuss anything that has to deal with that cheetah. Okay.
For this box to talk?
I don't want to talk about that topic.
Why not?
No said is laughing, LOL. Xander says, yo, glad I caught y'all. Hey!
Of course.
Tom Papa, come on back now. Tom Papa, yeah, Iraq lost. Tom Papa, Trump. Tom Papa. Anyway.
Yeah, I enjoy Tom Papa, the comedian though. Pretty
Uh,
funny. But oh yeah, I see what they did.
yeah.
But yeah, the funny thing about that, when somebody was talking about it, he was like, not only is that whole thing happening, but freaking Kanye was like, "Can we stop the violence?" Which was just what? That's hilarious. That's just hilarious to hear. Oh boy.
Yeah, well, Kanye.
You know, like what? That's like it's a good comparison.
Yeah, Kanye, I feel like he's missing a few doses. That's what I feel like.
Well, of
But
course he is. Everybody knows that.
nevertheless. So, yeah, Xander, I'm glad you caught up with us too.
Indeed.
Yes, we had a great conversation with Xander yesterday. Uh, half fuck, half man. What it do, homie?
Half hawk, half man. That's fun. I love that.
America is such a great country that even the people who hate it refuse to leave.
Well, it's not that we refuse to leave, it's that they won't want us.
Man, it's not that you can't leave, but they dang sure don't make it easy. Yeah. Plus,
Yeah.
I didn't really. I wasn't. I was forced.
You know?
My ancestors was forced. I called out sick today because best decision I ever made. Okay, so what? Why was it the best decision you ever made, Xander? Because he called out today.
Oh, that's funny.
I was anxious to see.
I respect it entirely.
Yes. Yeah, okay. Half hawk, half man. It's very easy to renounce your citizenship. Go ahead. Print out those directions. Let's see.
Yeah. You know, the second I renounce it, they're gonna, oh, so you don't want to be an American anymore. No.
I didn't ask
Fine,
you.
squad.
I didn't ask to be American in the first place.
Present arms. Wait a minute.
My people where we was.
You know?
Okay, tree that is rotten to the core cannot stand. Anyway, Xander, we are waiting to hear. Why was it the best decision you ever made because you called off today?
They just left me.
Huh?
The comment right there.
Oh. Because I got paid for it because in a year and a half I never called out sick. I almost had 40. Wow. You almost had 40 of unused 6 hours? That's what's up.
Hey, use your hours wisely, I guess.
Woo. So,
This.
Don't care.
What?
Well, you know, I already said, don't come for mama. And if you come on here with that rhetoric, I will ignore it. Now, you either act right or move on. Period.
That's crazy.
So, and it actually started storming when I would have had to walk to work. Ooh, okay. Well, take your truth and scroll on. How about that?
That's right. That's
Okay,
mean.
Xander, that's what's up. And it actually started storming when I would have had to work. Yeah, you know these storms that's been hitting for the last few days. It's like, oh my God. It's normally supposed to rain in the spring, which we didn't get a lot of rain in the spring. Now it's summer, and every other day, or it'll say that it's not about to rain. Then all of a sudden, now we got rain every day of the week.
Indeed.
It's just crazy. Yeah, so I cannot. I'll be glad when the rain stops. If it stops. I think we're supposed to get rain all the rest of this week, aren't we?
I couldn't even tell. I'm not a weatherman.
I look at, but it really don't even matter though, because it'll flip. Because I know at first it said we was gonna get a lot of sun, then it changed to nope. Now the rest of the week we're gonna get rain.
Look, I personally believe sometimes two wrongs don't make a right. And I believe this person may have just, went through their whole life dedicating themselves thoroughly and going tooth and nail and knuckle to get that God's degree to become a preacher.
Let's see. It was pouring for 5 hours louder than TV on full volume, and it pelted the side of my metal trainer. Yeah, that's when we was in the car. Yeah. Was that today, or are you talking about before? Because we didn't go out today. But I know before that rain was coming down, you could just see it coming down in like sheets. Yeah. It was insane. Oh, today. Okay. We didn't go out today. I stayed in today. I was not doing well. No, that's not even true. I wanted to get up and do something, but my exhaustion just was like, I need you to come back over here and lay back down, and that's what I did. I tried to get up and run. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna function. I'm gonna load up on caffeine so I can do it, and it was like, nope. And I just had to lay back down.
But overall,
Yeah, you can read it. I'm not.
well, I tried. I didn't eat enough carrots. My eyes aren't the best. But look, all I can definitely say is the simple fact that, yes, to be fair, this is a whole little series where we can talk about anything, but for the most part, we tend to try to keep it really positive,
I
really
appreciate that,
loving, and in all honesty, this isn't a theory series, it's not a religious series, nothing like that. So once someone comes in with a whole bunch of data and numbers and preaching, we just kind of go, you do realize it's like late in the PM, right? Like at this point, everyone's gone home.
You're so sweet. Anyway, yes, thank you, Xander. I took a break today. I know I didn't run around, but I cooked like crazy.
Yes.
I just kept making dish after dish after dish.
Please stop.
Yeah.
I can't eat all of those. Something's gonna go wrong.
It was a lot of food today. I didn't even. It just kept popping up and I still got a few more things I'm gonna do. I'm gonna saute that shrimp, and
Oh no.
I'm going to I gotta make some cornbread for that spaghetti.
No, get down, please.
Yes.
But
it has to happen.
yeah, I know a lot of people come through and randomly say any kind of random stuff to get a reaction out of people, which is fun at times, hey, respect it. But I want everyone to know this wholeheartedly. This is something I'm telling all of you. It's a fun fact. I don't watch sports. I don't. I don't really care to watch them. Now, I know some of you are thinking, what does that have to do with this? This is so you'll know. I'm not going to get into a random argument with something on the screen. I can't do it. I'm sorry.
That's why I said I wasn't gonna comment on it.
So it's
I just
like,
love it.
best of luck to whoever tries to get a reaction out of me.
But that's what's the thing for the movie? We're gonna put a pin in it.
Oh, from both, like, yeah, we're just going to put a pin in it. We're not going to take that pin down until this issue gets resolved. No, sir.
So yeah, I've already, my back is on that, and I've gone forward.
Plus, I also don't want, like,
Okay, I took the day to work on editing Act 1 of my novel while I jacked out of a champagne glass.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So you got a fellow editor. Oh my God. I don't want to be that kind of weasel to just start asking everyone for the
that
programs.
sounded so terrible. He drank Jack out of a champagne glass.
Oh.
And I feel the sports metaphor. Yeah.
Yeah. Because
I'm not even a sports head, period. I
can't do it. And then it's like, whenever two sports lovers come together, hey, nah, bro, our team is the best team. Y'all can't even get a point for it. Yes, we can. And I'm just sitting there like, you're both spectators. Neither one of you are on the court or coaching.
See, that's why I stopped watching. I used to watch basketball. And I remember my favorite player was Alonzo Mourning at the time. And he was getting into it with somebody else, and they was like getting into this pushing match. And I was literally getting upset. Like he was somebody I really knew. I was oh my God. I said, you know what?
Now, to be fair, that's like kind of the same thing when it comes to like people who watch a lot of fiction and they get upset when something bad happens to them, which is fair. Fair enough. You like something, you don't want it to fail. Cool. But there's a certain graph where you need to separate the entertainment from yourself. Otherwise, you'll end up doing something really stupid. Like, there are people who actually threaten voice actors or actors because of what they did in a show. You will definitely already know of that.
Oh my God, not only that, there are actors who've been attacked by people because of the character they play on TV. People can be, Okay.
You heard a baby. It was a prop.
Right. Xander said, I didn't realize I missed word when I was reading the thing earlier.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I read what I read until after I read it.
Like, when you were reading, I was like, can we say that on there? Hey, hold on.
Right. I was like, hey, his kids in the room.
Wait a minute. I mean, this ain't a family show, but hold on. This is a family series. I don't think we can say that on the note. Hey, cut that.
That was too fast. Funny. I think I'm going to have to read those instead of read them right off.
Just read it first.
I'm going to have to read it first and then say it. Yeah, that's going to be... See, Xander, you just help us improve the show.
It's the...
Woo, yes. That could have went real bad.
No, I'd have to cut the camera. Start it back up. Hey, welcome back to... Don't know what happened to the last podcast, but we're back now. Yeah, about that time.
Yes. Too funny.
I know, I was supposed to... I so forgot to leave the freaking cash up in the... Oops.
Well, you know what? It's always tomorrow. So are we going to still go through with the live event on the 28th of June 28th?
I mean, this is something you want to do. I don't know. I'm just as lost as they are. Like, hey, whenever you tell me we're doing
I'm telling you know what? We're going to give it a whirl. We're going to try and see what happens.
Okay.
I was at a convention where two Homestuck cosplayers got into a fight over another Homestuck cosplayer girl.
Okay.
Who was not into them just because she was just there. Oh, okay. I was at a convention where two Homestuck cosplayers got into a fight over another Homestuck. What is Homestuck bad? The way you looking.
No, I feel like it's like really hardcore. Like you are actually pretending to be the character.
Okay, yeah, he said got into a fight over another Homestuck cosplayer girl who was not into them just because she was dressed as their favorite character. Yes. And then he said, I'm glad my typos can help improve censorship.
Yeah. But okay, you know what's funny? This was actually something me and my friends was actually talking about earlier. Because one of my friends, he was telling me, hey, he doesn't think me and him, like there's like, I don't know if it's actually an event or just a conversation that's going on. But he was like, yeah, buddy, I think we lost in the Daisy fan club. And I'm like, what you talking about?
Who's Daisy?
Princess Daisy.
Seriously, from Mario?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because he was telling me that some other dude, like, really loves the character. And one dude has, like, Daisy as his profile picture everywhere. And I'm like, no, that's weird. That's creepy. See, we're fans. That's an obsession. Because if Daisy was a real person, right? Let's say Princess Daisy was a real life person. You actually got to meet her. If I actually went up to meet Daisy, I'd be like, oh my God, I'm such a big fan of your work, this, that, and the other. Oh, thank you. Probably get a handshake, probably get a picture, and I'm on my way. But those people, that's the kind of people who'll try to chew on her hair or something. Like, no.
You know what? Yes, they were in character. Yes. Okay, so that's what Xander said. Yes, they were in character. I run into creepy people all the time. I'm gonna tell you, true story. Story time. True story. A Daisy is cool, but like I wouldn't like stalk her, also chew on her hair.
That's what I'm saying. That's where I was like, something about that seems a little odd.
Okay, well let me tell you my true story. Story time. Okay. So I wanted to get this was when I was getting one of my first little mini bats. You know, I got a bunch of the little mini bats. Cool. So this is when I was trying to get my first one. And I saw some like at the resale shop, but I wanted to get one brand new, So I'm in the store and I asked one of the employees, I was like, excuse me, we was in Myers. Up here, the one on Grand River.
Okay.
Now, the employee isn't up there anymore, because I've checked. But I asked him, I said, excuse me, do you have, like, small bats? So he said, well, what is it for? For, like, playing or for, like, protection? I was like, protection. So then he was like, well, there's some right here. He said, or it could be some down there. Your sister was with me. So he directed her to go down the aisleway to look for the other bats.
Okay.
So while I'm walking, he was like, oh my God. He was like, you're very pretty. He was like, can I call you? So I'm like, okay. Because, I'm respecting the fact that he's talking to me when my child has walked away. So I'm like, okay. So I give him my number. And after I give it to him, he walks up behind me and like close and was smelling my hair.
Yeah, no.
I wish he would have did that before I gave him my number.
Because that's what I'm saying. Like, there'll be those people who are that obsessed, they'll just do weird stuff.
Yeah, and it was extremely weird. Like, he
what
was sniffing my hair. And it was like, then he said, oh, your hair smells nice. Just like that. Okay, Squibs Gaming says facts.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's so weird.
Cringy and creepy?
Yes. Because, again, like I said, like, I've met a few voice actors, and I love all their work. Some of them, I didn't know exactly which character they voiced until I went up there to meet them. I'm like, oh, shoot. I didn't know your game for real. My fault. Hey, Alkalay, see, because that's one of the people I took a picture with. Didn't know all the characters she voiced until I saw one of them and went, I love that character. That's you? Oh my God, what's up?
Yeah, well, there's a difference between a fan.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, let me see. My dog came out and she has girls over. Okay.
Now, when you say your dog,
I'm assuming my dog is a female friend. And she has girls over.
Like when you say your dog, you mean your pet dog or your dog, like your human dog? Like
Yeah.
I'm just.
That's Squibs Gaming. Xander says people need to learn personal space. Like it's not hard to not breathe their air. Also, sniffing hair is straight up horror movies.
Yeah, yes, I'm the man. It's weird.
Okay, no. Squibs Gaming says pet.
So your pet dog has friends over. No, that's fair. Because some pets do make friends, usually like with other owners' pets.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like the same way like how parents will make friends and then their kids will be friends.
So
That's
people are doing doggy sleepovers?
uh-huh.
Seriously?
Yeah, that's the thing.
And doggy play dates?
Uh-huh. And dogs, because dogs are like, best friends with people and best friends with other dogs, they'll be just as hyped as any child. They'll be like, oh crap, look, Maximilian's here, woo! And they'll jump off the couch and they'll just be circling around each other. Yeah, dogs love each other. Yeah, it's a real thing. I saw it in person too. It's actually really adorable.
Okay, so Squibs Gaming said this old guy sniffed my hair. Super creepy. Yes. We sympathize with your pain.
Oh, I
And then-
felt it in my liver. Oh.
Squibs Gaming says, no, my dog is gay. Okay.
Oh, that's
Well,
cool.
I mean, hey, I never got blessed with any gay anything. I never had a gay pet, a gay kid. Well, I do have gay friends. Never mind. But yeah, I didn't get any personal gays of my own, like kids or.
To be fair, I have some really, really great upstanding friends, and if you want some extra honorary sons that just so happen to be good.
I still accept honorary kids. I'm still adopting honorary kids.
Well, there we go.
every day.
Yeah, I got like 2 for you. You're gonna love them.
I love everybody. That's the one thing. I love everybody. I don't. Who else? I used to. I no longer have anyone to hate.
Yeah, I mean, for me, like I said prior, if I do hate a person, they just stop existing altogether, because I have way more things to love and give a darn about.
Xander say, personal gaze is the best statement ever. Happy Pride. It is Pride.
Yes.
Yes.
And
Happy
I
Pride
love
to
that.
everybody.
I love my fellow my personal pride peoples. Oh my god.
Yes. Yeah,
My
but
triple P's. I love them.
I just everybody. I like to think that I'm cool with everybody. And then my kids taught me a lot of stuff too, because how you just would compliment everybody. So I started doing it. Like, why not? No, what does it hurt?
And then on top of that could really help somebody. That could save somebody. Cause like you could see some dude just or some lady just mad, just like, you know what? When I get home, first person I see, blam, and the second day about to walk out, I like your shirt. Well, thank you. No, I don't want to hurt nobody. And that's how a lot of my days have been. Like there was like while we was delivering, I just was not having a good day. And while I was in one of the places getting the food, it was Tasty Burgers, and the nice older lady in there, she was like, "Son, you have a great day," and she said it so genuinely. I was, thank you.
I'm about to.
And then the next time I came back, I was like, I want you to know, I really had a great, you fixed my mood.
Guess who's back again?
Is that Lemonade, Doug?
Yes. Back. Tell a friend. Hey.
How you doing?
And Xander said, yo, Lemonade. And Lemonade Duck says, hi, Xander. Hey.
I love how we're just having this whole little community, and then everyone's like becoming friends with people. This must be how my buddy Solo felt, because he ended up gathering a whole bunch of people and putting them together in a group, which is a very risky thing. People could easily, who are you? And then immediate World War IV. So great, it skips over the third one. So it's actually a blessing that we all came together, and that's one of the phone calls I had last night. We was all together having a nice time. And then me, of course, being the funny guy I am, I was like, hey, what's your best voice impression? And we all just started going. It was fun time. I wish we uploaded it.
All right. Xander said it's a party now.
Yeah.
And Lemonade Duck says, oh yeah, he's got the party symbols.
Yes,
Yes. That's what's up though. I
Mhm.
mean the positivity. I love the positivity.
Oh, with the dancing people.
Yes. That's the type of stuff where it just fuels you.
Yes.
And then you get the positivity here, and then you take that
You just
and you
start
just spreading it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an awesome thing.
You know,
Yeah, I love y'all for that. Thank
indeed.
you so much.
That's some wonderous people.
Yes, it's hard to have a bad day when you come and you just be exposed to all this positivity. It's
Yeah, that's how like any like job I had where it was crappy, the people I was around made it.
oh, that's the reason why I'm at my job that I've been for what's it been since 2012. Only because of the people. They ain't show because of the job. Okay, Script Gaming. Okay.
What?
My pet goose would not stop slurping my toe juice, so we had to introduce him to my dog.
I don't know if you typed that the way you thought you typed that.
Lemonade Duck says, I like your hat.
Oh, thank you.
And then Xander says toe juice.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't think you typed that the way you thought you typed that. Maybe try that a second time. You know.
We could have another ringer.
Maybe validate your parking. Yeah, couldn't find the other one for right now, so I just picked this fun hat. It's a nice hat. I forgot where I got it.
Yeah, it is nice. I was looking at that like, ooh, that's nice. I like that one. But you know, if you can't find your what is that? What is the name of that one? It's the same as the jelly. No, the gummy bears.
Yeah, it's the gummy bear hat.
What is it called? It's not Hasbro.
It's not Hasbro. It's Haribo.
Whatever it is, they're freaking delicious.
They are. I have some downstairs. They're like spring themed or something.
I will. I gotta get my sugar-free ones. Luckily, they're good though. Okay, Lemonade Duck says, how's your day / night been going?
Well, so far so good. Pretty busy. Honestly, it's could complain, but I won't. So can't really complain that much. I will say, glad that I saw like two of my brothers. You know, they stopped by. Good old nephew DeMarcus came in for a little bit. That was fun.
DeMarcus the third.
The third, and then my little brother. Me and him was hanging out. He beat me in a Dragon Ball game, so that happened. Fun time still, and yeah, cooking with Mama J. That was nice. Did a bit of cleaning. Yeah.
Yes, you did. You knocked it out. Had an awesome attitude about it too. Like
Look.
Okay.
There was something that was stuck with ice, and I was determined to get it unstuck. I really wanted. That would have been like my great whale, where I would have. I did it. If I would have started the last one right there, guys, I did it. Like.
Yes.
This has been stuck for years.
So Squid Games. I'm thinking that's what that's supposed to be. Squid Gaming.
Yeah.
Squid Gaming is just said better. Okay.
Well, cool.
Yeah.
But
So, but yes, today, yeah, lemonade for me. My day was I was supposed to get up and do physical therapy, and I was so exhausted I couldn't even get up. And then so I called them, apologized for it, because by the time I woke up, I did set an alarm, and I did wake up on time for my alarm. But then I did the world famous, I'm just lay here for 5 minutes.
Yeah, see, like you've made us, and we tried that. It didn't work for us. Like, yeah, no.
Next thing I know, it was time. I woke up again where it was time for me to walk out the door. Well, actually, no. I woke up where I had 7 minutes. And it was like, okay, so I could have showered, got dressed, and ran out the door in 7 minutes. But My body just,
It wouldn't. Look, I'm even telling you, even if it's the best kind of circumstance, I spring up, I'm energized, I got adrenaline rushing through me, and I'm about to go hang out with my girlfriend. It still takes me 10 minutes at least. And that's in the best kind of circumstance.
it wasn't even that.
Yeah, no,
I
that's.
had no energy. I mean, seriously, like, I laid there in the bed and was like contemplating, like, how long could I hold my pee? Because that's how tired I was. I
Oh,
didn't want to
yeah.
get up to go to the bathroom. Like, I was too tired.
Yep.
And then so I was like, screw it. I got up, I went and peed, I came back, I called them, was like, I can't do it.
And then afterwards, you called me. He was like, look, I know this is around the time we go out and deliver food to the peoples, but I can't do it. And I was like, well, yeah, fair enough, boss.
I couldn't. And then I laid back down, and the next thing you know, I was knocked out.
And the funny part, I was gonna lay back down too until like, the fun siblings showed up.
Oh, thank you for the hearts and the and the smiley faces. You got the 100%. Okay, keep it going. Thank you.
I still
Love it.
I still find it funny that I'm almost done with this video I'm making, with me complaining at the fact that I got a really good character in the video game, but I didn't want him. And that's just the main point. I just didn't want him.
Okay, let me see. Xander says, I trimmed 4 inches off my goatee and bleached my hair a few days ago. And when my psych showed up this morning for our appointment, she was a bit shocked to say the least, but she's supportive. Okay.
Well,
I
that's
mean,
fun.
you trimmed 4 inches off your goatee. How long? Wait. No. He didn't say he shaved it off. He said he shaved 4 inches off. So that leads me to believe your goatee had to be. How long was your goatee? Where?
And I'm curious, like, was it like one of those things where it's like, yeah, this is about enough, or did you? Yeah, that's about enough. Like, because I don't know. I feel like I probably do the most in order. I mean, sometimes I eyeball it, right? But a lot of times. I'm
just noticing you shaved off your beard. Like, wait. As you talk, because you know what? I haven't had a chance to really look at you today. But I'm looking at you like, wait a minute, we talking about. And I'm noticing I can see your dimples in your cheeks when you smile. I'm like, wait a minute, something's missing. I'm just noticing he shaved off his beard. He gets me every time. I swear to God. I'll be looking at him. I'll be like, wait, what's missing? And I'll be like, hey, you cut. And you cut you thinned out your mustache. Made it thinner?
Nah, well, I kind of accidentally got the ends, but yeah, I got the beard.
Lord have mercy.
Trimmed this down to a little bit. I'm testing out my theory.
So Lemonade Duck says, I hope y'all are having an easier life right now. It's tough right now. It's tougher than
You ain't
tough.
never lied.
I've never seen anything like this. It's crazy how it is. Okay, so Xander said I trimmed it with a number 8 guard, so it was like 6 inches long. Wow.
That's fun.
And then Coca Nuts. Can you grab the camera for an edit? What is the grab the camera for an edit? What is that?
Your guess is as good as mine.
So are they saying if you grab the camera, you'll get an edit?
Or I'll begin an edit?
Or please explain that. Because I keep seeing the question. Explain. What is grab the camera for an edit? Yeah, because I'm 130 years old. So you got to explain stuff for me. I don't know all this new stuff.
And apparently, one of my friends said I was living under a rock, and I told him, you've been unfriended. So anywho.
Living under a rock? You have been or you are?
Apparently, yes. I don't know.
Yes to both. Okay. I think they want you to use the clip of you grabbing the credit in the edit.
Oh. So
Oh, I
people are
think
just
they
making
want you
edits of
to
it.
use the clip of you grabbing the camera in the edit.
Mm, mm.
What does that mean?
See, I don't know. Is that like me like holding the camera where you just see my arm extended? Or is that just me blocking out the camera with my whole hand? I'm lost.
I don't.
Because I don't follow any kind of trends, right? Like, so that's why I'm lost. And that's probably why that one friend said that.
Oh, it says okay. Can you grab the credit for an edit?
Now I'm even more lost. What? We don't have credits. I'm so.
No, grab the camera.
Oh.
Am I saying that right? Can you grab the camera for an edit?
Oh, okay. Because at first you said credits. And
Yeah.
I'm like, we don't have credits. We're not a movie.
But I could be wrong. I don't really internet. I grew up on VHS.
You know, that's what I'm saying.
Wow. Xander, if you don't mind me asking, Xander, how old are you? I think they want you to use the clip of you grabbing the camera in the edit. Oh, so I guess 25? Oh, you make it sound like...
Well, I grew up on VHS too.
Did you?
Yeah. Dragon Ball, Rudolph, Pokemon, all that.
I'm thinking that VHS is older than that, but you know how... Whatever. Yeah. I guess it's not that old. Yeah, because we just... When we moved here, I threw out all those VHS tapes, didn't I?
I think so.
So that's only been about 15 years.
Yeah, because beforehand at the old place we used to be at, I know one of the things that I always used to watch was like a few Pokemon movies. There was like a Christmas one and another one where it was like two twin legendary ones. And I watched them so much that my older brother just took them and hid them from me because he's mean.
Oh, wow. Okay, Xander says, my mom was just a hippie from the 60s.
Ah, love that.
Which is hella cool. Hey,
no,
that sounds like, you know, it does sound cool. I wish I would have had a cool mom. I wish I would have had a cool mom. Did you have a cool mom?
Yeah, my mom's pretty
cool. Are you just saying that because I'm here?
Now, I want you to know, whenever me and my friends be discussing our moms, I do say that my mom is pretty cool.
Do your friends say I'm cool?
I don't know. We don't really like, cause like, I don't know.
I don't mind if your friend, if my kids' friends think I'm cool. I don't like the ones where you've had, not you, but some of your siblings, where they friends think I'm hot and they be trying to talk to me, and I be like,
no, I had one.
God.
I had one who did that, and I'm telling you, I was gonna get in trouble for a lot more than just because that would have been it. That would have been it. Because I remember I was waiting at the library, right? It was me and my little brother. We were just sitting there waiting because you're about to come pick us up. And then I was talking about, they was like, oh, you got a bunch of family members and everything? I was like, yeah. And I showed them that one family photo we all took. And they're like, oh, shoot, who's that? Oh, that's my sister. Oh, okay, who's that? That's my mom. That's your mom? Yes. That's your, bro, your mom. Bro, your mom. Bro, your mom. One more bro, your mom. And that's, bro, I swear, I'm about to hurt you in this library, dog. I'm about to make you eat every single book in every catalog. Shut up. You know what? Shut up, your mom. Which I did end up seeing his mom at some point, so he said one more thing.
You gonna be on his mom?
I'm gonna be, me and my girlfriend, we're gonna be on your mom.
Yes. Okay, so Squibs Gaming says, he. Yeah, but I had one of your brother's friends told me, like, obviously, if he's the same age as your brother, then I was very much an adult when he was a kid. So then, once he got to be older, he was like, yeah, you know, I wanted to talk to you before, but I didn't want you to see me as a kid. I'm like, dude, I still see you as a kid. You're the same age as my child. So when do you think, unless you can like morph 20 years to your age, you're gonna always be a kid.
I love how my face is just
Yeah.
gradually, because that's just, like, bro, this ain't gonna work out like that one TV show you watched. It's not like that.
Xander says Ike hurt them too.
You
Damn.
know?
Yes.
Like,
Okay, so Squid Gaming just say stuff to
So he's
okay.
a funny guy.
Well, they just said I just let out a juicy fart.
You're definitely you're a quirky one. You're definitely a quirky one.
Okay, sports lover wants to know how you get so many subscribers.
So this is definitely something I tend to do. Of course, you know, you gotta follow the guidelines, but for the most part, I just upload things that I enjoy. You know, certain things, like if I'm looking for something and I can't find it, then I make it and upload it. Or, you know, if I'm having a funny moment with my friends, I'll be like, hey, I don't mind if I do. Yeah, you good? Cool. And I upload it. You know, anything that I enjoy, and that comes with every video I make. If I don't like it, then it's not going anywhere.
Yeah, because you're gonna find your tribe.
Oh, of course.
You definitely. I mean, when you like something, and don't think you're the only one.
No.
It's there. Your tribe is out there, and now with the miracle of internet, you can find your worldwide tribe.
Yeah, and a lot of times I'll either upload something that I find funny, something that's like, you know, that I want to talk about, or a random intrusive thought, and people will come in and just agree with it. So
exactly.
Yeah.
So Squibs Gaming said, yeah. I guess when you said you're a funny guy. Okay, and then Xander says, yes, quirky indeed. Sports Lover says, thank you for the tips, man. I liked and subscribed.
Oh, thank you. See, exactly, like, just as you just, yeah.
Woo!
So, that's definitely, and one other thing I will say, if at any point you have a friend or family member or somebody where they try to give you suggestions on your content,
don't do it.
Don't, because you're gonna regret it. There was 3 different times I listened to a friend or a different friend about a video, and when I made that small little change, it was the smallest little thing, and I hate it. It's like a small little text somewhere.
Because you're not being true to yourself.
No,
you represent them, their selves.
And it's like I don't like it. Like, there was a video I was making about a character I made up. There was a whole story in it, you know, whole little tragic story and everything, and all simply because I listened to this man and put in one small piece of thing. Like, I couldn't figure out what to make my character say, but he had me put down some random text. And once I put it down and made the video, I'm like, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I want to scrap the whole thing. There's like 2 or 3 different videos like that. And you know what? I can definitely like put them down in the description of this one, just so y'all, and if at any point y'all like, oh, which one? I'll probably put in the comment of those videos the exact timestamp of where I'm like, I don't like this part.
Okay, so after Sports Lover says, thanks for the tips, man. I liked and subscribed. Awesome. Thank you so much. Lemonade Duck said, www Sports Lover. All right. And then Sports Lover says, I'm trying to go live, but only have 11 subscribers. Hey, everybody has a day one.
Yeah.
Do not be discouraged. Lemonade Duck says, I'll sub to you lover to boost you. Sports Lover says, thank you, Lemonade Duck. Lemon Duck says, no problem, buddy. Xander. Okay, and I love that exchange.
Y'all are just so adorable.
Yes,
oh my God.
I love y'all so much for that. That is just awesome. Okay, now Xander says, straight up, my ex changed the entire direction of my novel when we split. I threw out all of her input, about 230 pages.
Yep.
And the story was better for it.
Yes.
Because it was my story again.
Yeah, exactly. Because you can't fully be proud of something unless like it's fully yours. Like, I mean, you could if it's something like fully consensual, two people working on it, and then yeah, because me and one of my best buddies, me and him made up a character together, and I love that character. Or the fact that me and another friend, our characters got together and made a character, and I'm like, I love that character. He's fun.
That was willing input.
Yeah, it was willing
Yeah,
input.
it
But
was
when
so,
you're like,
yeah.
okay, I guess.
And then people, what you should do,
What you need to do.
what you need to do, what you should
what you
do.
ought to do.
Yeah, that's
Those
the part
people.
where you be like, no, thank you. And
Nah,
then if you want to see it so bad, why don't you do it?
that's one of the other things. Like they'll be trying to, backseat edit the whole time, and it's like, dog, make your own thing. I'm just telling you what you should do. Well, what you should do.
What you should do is do your own thing and get off my back.
That's what
Trying
I'm saying.
to get me to do the things you want. It's like, no, this is my thing.
It's equivalent to whenever you give someone input and they don't listen. And whenever you play, oh yeah, here's my suggestion, and they take your suggestion and go kick it out the window, and it just upsets you. Something in your core, like, oh, okay, well, screw whatever I'm saying. It's the same feeling whenever you listen to someone's suggestion, and it was not a good suggestion.
Well, it takes you off of it interrupts your momentum for whatever you have. And even if you get stuck, and then somebody is giving you stuff, it still interrupts because you'll come to something on your own, but their input keeps being a distraction. Yeah. So it's like, you don't need it. Okay, Lemonade Duck is going to make a sandwich and be right back. Oh, I want to hear about what that sandwich is. Okay, Peanut VR000. Can you put your hand in the cam for a Lamar edit?
Who is Lamar?
I don't know. You know what? Put your hand up to the cam. I want to know. I want to see what happened.
I'm so curious to know who's Lamar.
I hope your sandwich is tasty. Yes. Y'all so helpful. That's the sports lover said. And Xander says, I hope your sandwich is tasty. Yes.
Indeed.
Lamar from GTA.
Oh, that Lamar. When did he ever? He never even. I don't even remember.
Maybe
him
it's something
doing
if you do, they.
No, but like, when did Lamar from GTA even get big? Like, I know he had like a whole thing, and that was like 2 to 3 years ago.
Oh no, this Peanut VR000 says Lamar Jackson, the football player, not from GTA.
I don't watch sports.
It's Lamar Jackson. He's a football player. It's like a trend, I guess. Oh,
I
okay.
guess.
Xander says, I don't do sports. Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, me neither. That's why I was so lost. Like, who's Lamar Jackson? And the whole time I'm thinking, is he part of the Jacksons, or?
When you said Jackson, I'm just like,
so I'm thinking,
they want you to put your hand to the camera.
So like how? Like that, or how did he do it? Hold on. Maybe if I look up this Lamar Jackson, I'll know exactly how he did it.
Right. I don't have my phone with me. So.
Oh.
Should I add some clips? Sure. Add
why
some
not?
Clips.
Yeah.
I'm always willing to
nice
be educated.
Publicity. Yeah.
Yes. I want to know. People want to do some edits and get us out here? Go ahead.
I want to help, but I'm so lost.
Okay, so act like you're grabbing the camera.
Act
like you're grabbing the camera.
Is that good? I don't know. Or is it one of these? Or is it that whole?
Okay,
that
looks
one's...
like you about to grab the camera right there. Now with 2 hands. Not too bad. Okay.
All right, cool. I was just curious to know.
Oh.
But yeah.
The 2 hands is about to choke the camera, not grab it.
Put your nigga at it, like, bro.
Oh.
That's terrible.
Yeah, so, okay. Big trend. I used to go to Hooters and watch the fights, and so we almost tell the TV reserved for us on Friday nights. That's what I want to do. Oh, okay. I used to go to Hooters. Xander says, I used to go to Hooters and watch the fights with my ex-girl. We went so often the staff always had a table by the TV reserved for us on
that's nice.
Friday nights. That's my only experience with sports. Also WWE.
Yeah, WWE is fun. You
Sports
know what?
lover says LOL.
You just reminded me, speaking of Hooters, there was at one point while we're going around helping the people, we ended up seeing this one place called Hoots Wings. And my mom was sitting there the whole time like, so what's in there? Like, you think it's like completely different from Hooters? Or is it like the food without the Hooters? And I looked at it and was like, if that is the case, what's the point? Like, you go to Hooters for Hooters, like, right? Like, you don't go to Hooters for wings. That's what Wingstop and Buffalo Wild Wings are for. Like,
Actually, no, wings. Hooters wings is supposed to be good. Now,
that's what they say with every wings place.
Yeah. Okay, so Lemonade Duck, I'm back. Oh yeah.
Hey.
And then, yeah, Xander says, "What kind of sandwich did you make, Lemonade?" Sports Lover said Lemonade Duck. I subscribe to you too. That's what's. Oh my God, the love in this room.
You know,
Woo!
now I think about it, I should probably start doing that as well. I'm like, oops, I should really just. Hold on, it'll only take a second. Ooh.
A plain sandwich with chips. Okay. I mean, plain, like, are we talking like ham or turkey or what's plain?
Crazy. There's
You
a
can
lot
do
of
that
options.
afterwards. Oh, you just.
No, I'm seeing like a bunch of wow.
Oh, why you videotaping?
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds. Sports Lover says sounds good. Xander says I went to Hooters for the environment. Nice ladies that always gave me extra ranch and never charged me for soda. Okay.
That's fun.
Lemonade Duck says a ham sandwich.
That's fun.
Yes.
But now I have power. I have a lot of power. Now I can finally tell all those negative people if they come in here and be negative, I can put them in timeout.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Thank you, Sports Lover. Lemonade Duck says, thank you, Sports Lover. Sports Lover says, I got you. And then Xander says, ooh, ham is my favorite. You get cheese on it? Ooh, ham and cheese sandwich, baby.
That also popped up in a song once.
It's a classic for a reason.
Like Ice Age, when it was singing "We Are Family." Instead, somebody was we are ham and cheese. No, family.
Yes, Lemon Duck says yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that it will definitely cheese on a sandwich. He said it makes it hit different. That is never. Well, I can't even eat a sandwich without cheese.
Well, for me, it depends on what the sandwich is.
It don't matter for me. I cannot eat a sandwich without cheese. I can't eat a burger without cheese. Nothing. No, I can't do it. I could, but I'll say I refuse to do it. All right, so Xander says, woo, American cheese. And then Sports Lover says, what's your favorite chip? Ooh.
So, for one, there's one sandwich where please don't put cheese. Peanut butter and jelly. Come on, that's like that.
I don't eat peanut butter and jelly.
Dang it. Well, oh well. Anywho, outside of that, I love Sun Chips. The salsa and the cheese flavor, the nacho cheese flavor, both really good. What's another chip I enjoy? Okay. So like, I like the flavor of Cool Ranch Dorito chips, but I was beefing with Doritos for like a good minute. And there's a whole story behind it.
Okay.
I'll gladly tell you guys.
So Lemonade Duck says, I'm a big bag, so any chip.
Fair enough. Also, Lay's are really good.
And Xander says, I like to eat blocks of Colby cheese like an apple, honestly.
I love that.
Yeah, I mean, that Colby that is some good stuff. And then Sports Lover says, yes, I love Sun Chips.
Yes, a fellow Sun Chips. Enjoy.
Yeah, you know what? I try not to like Sun Chips, but that's a salsa
The salsa one?
Man.
Oh my lord, that one's good.
Oh, he says, Xander says Harvest Cheddar is the best. No, you gotta try those. What is the name of those?
Just salsa.
Salsa?
Yeah.
Ooh, them sun chips salsa? Oh, baby.
Mm-hmm.
They something different. And I'm not a fan of sun chips, but I will knock down a bag of those in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
They are awesome. Yes. Okay, wait. Lemonade Duck says yes, American, but I also add cheese my dad gets from a store. Okay. All right. Hold on. So let me back up.
Okay.
Now, Sports Lover says yes, I love sun chips. Xander says Harvest Cheddar is the best. Then he corrected, because he spelled cheddar wrong. Okay.
Oh.
Lemon Duck says, yeah, American, but I also add cheese my dad gets from the store.
Okay.
Sports Lover says the red ones are so good.
Yes, that's the salsa ones.
Yes. And then Lemon Duck says, I don't know what it's called. I'm assuming the cheese that his dad gets from the store.
Huh. Understandable.
Yes.
But
and we getting some hearts.
Aw, y'all so kind.
You. Xander says, I will not interrogate you about your suspicious store cheese, Lemonade.
Understand.
They're interacting amongst each other.
It's so nice.
I love it.
I can definitely tell you guys, I was beefing with Doritos for a little bit because, okay, I love Geico. Never really had their services, but I just love the list, right? And then especially all their little like ads, like the older ones, it was like can Geico really save you 15% or more on car insurance? Does a drill officer make for a terrible therapist? That one is one of my favorite ones. Oh my God, it is so funny. With the dude just sitting there like, and I think that's why yellow makes me sad. Oh, that's interesting. You want to know what makes me sad? You do! He's just like, yo, because he's a drill sergeant. Why don't we just chug on over to Mamby-Pamby land? Well, maybe we can find some self-confidence for you jackwagon. A tissue. Yeah, throw him out. Crybaby. I'm like, dog, that's the worst kind of therapist.
Okay, so we got Sports Lover says, I am like spamming this heart button as fast as possible. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Then Lemonade Duck says, I got you. And Xander says, I'll join you, Sports. All right, Darcy Brinson, I'm back.
Hello, how you doing?
Darcy, what's going on?
You're just in time to hear me talk about how I was beefing with Doritos.
Then we got Soul Rebel 9999.
Wait a second. Oh shoot, I know that one. I think I know that one.
Soul Rebel 999 says hallelujah.
I think I know that one.
You know who? Darcy Brinson?
No. I think if that picture's what I think it is, I think I know Soul Rebel.
Oh, Soul Rebel?
Mm-hmm.
Soul Rebel, do you know? Do we know you?
Maybe.
I can't tell when you're all the time. I'm your real dad. Oh.
Where have you been all my life?
You talking about you or me?
I don't know.
I'll take them.
Yeah, either way.
Yeah, my dad's stuck. I'll take one. Okay, Lemonade Duck. I don't click as fast as I used to. I heard it on the other day. Aww.
Well, don't hurt yourself.
Right, don't hurt yourself. We love you, though. We love you guys.
So, funny story. Yeah, like I said, love Geico. All their ads are hilarious. And I'm like, oh my God, I just thought about it. I have a really hilarious ad that I want to ship. Like, I want to like give out and give to Geico. Just free of charge. I don't even care. Because I really just want to see it on screen. And here's what the ad was going to be. It was going to be this little girl. And I made this up while I was like 11. So this was around 2011, right? So I'm saying like this little girl, this little barn girl, she'd have like blonde hair, pigtails, the whole button-up overalls, the whole 9 yards. She'd go over to her mom and be like, Mom, can I get a car? She's like, when pigs can fly. And then she'd go off to the barn, make this little contraption and everything, come back and be like, Mom, can I have a car? Like I said, when pigs beep, Geico. And that would have been it. Because when you're a teenager, the first thing you want is to drive. You want freedom. You want a car. That would have been perfect. It would have been hilarious. So tell me why, like a year and a half later or some months later, Doritos comes out with the exact same commercial. Same girl, same mom, same pig, same contraption. It was exactly as my vision foresaw it, but for Doritos. And I'm like, nobody wants Doritos that much to send a pig flying. They stole from me. And that's why I hate Doritos.
Okay.
True
Now,
story.
Darcy. Yes, I remember you, Darcy. We were talking about food. Darcy said, I remember the last time I was here, I was talking about food. Yes, we was talking about how to make food fat.
Indeed.
Oh, okay. Now, Xander, he said, you're my dad. I've been looking for you for 25 years.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, sports lover. Oops, a story. Okay, and Lemonade Duck says, wait, you're 25. Wait a minute. Is Xander? My mom only used Progressive Insurance because she thought Flo was funny. And then Xander says, exactly, Lemonade. You know what, though? We've had such a good time. You know what time it is?
No. I was just about to talk about how we're beefing with Flo, too.
Woo!
Well,
Yes.
Unfortunately. Alrighty. I guess start off with the shout-outs.
Okay, sports lover who does not want to talk about food, amen to that.
Yeah.
And Lemonade Duck says pizza time. Woo, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Me and pizza. Okay, let me give a shout out to everybody who joined us today. We got Mason Dallas, 100K, ES, Matt Hansen, Trinicia Price. I hope I'm saying that right. We got Not Said. Xander, of course. Xander!
Yeah.
Woo! Then Tom Papa.
Indeed.
Half hawk, half man.
I still find that name funny.
Anyway, that's the only funny thing about it. And then, already said Xander, right?
Yeah,
You already
you did.
gave a shout out to Xander? Yes.
I thought his comments were kind of funny.
Oh,
Funny looking.
All right, then we got Script Gaming. We
Quirky
also
fella.
had Lemonade Duck.
A
Woo!
fun fella.
Yay! Love to see Lemonade Duck coming back.
Mm-hmm.
Then we also have Coconuts.
That's fun.
And then Sports Lover, thanks for joining in. Oh, and we really appreciate you bringing in the positivity
Of course.
and having a great conversation between Xander and Lemonade Duck. Love that. I love that. Then we have Peanut VR 000. And we also have, hold on, we're getting there. We had a lot of conversation today. I love that. I love seeing that. Then we also had, I'm getting there, Darcy Brinson.
Yeah.
Hey, Darcy, thanks for coming back. And then Soul Rebel 999. All right, that's everybody we had joining us today. I did say Sports Lover too,
You
right?
did. You did.
All
Yeah.
right. Let's see. Lemonade Duck says, I don't want the stream to end. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Oh.
Sports Lover, thank you all so much. I will definitely be back in the other lives. Okay, that's what's up. Shout out to the stream. Lemon Duck says, shout out to the stream. Thank you.
Thank
Yay.
you. I don't want it to end either, but and anytime she just, you know what time it is? Like, no, why you gotta do this thing?
Yes, y'all give us the best time. It just flies because y'all come in and just make it so much fun. I love that.
You know what this reminds me of? You remember when I had that that one art kind of app on my computer, which allowed me to draw for 1 hour a day, and then the second it just stopped, I'm like, no, I want to do this. Yeah, that's how I feel here. Like, oh, come on. There was like 80 more things I wanted to.
All right. Sports lover says, see you guys later. Have a great night.
You
Okay,
shall,
Darcy,
you as
I'll see
well.
you later. Gotta go to bed since
Same
I'm
here.
going hiking in a Jeep and sleep in a hotel starting tomorrow. Woo
Mm.
woo. Best Grand Thief, Auto 5 player. Wow. We ain't seen him in a minute.
Yo.
Stopping in. You at the end though. You need to come back tomorrow when we start off. Hit that everybody hit those notification buttons so you can come early. Dang, you did fly by like a pig.
Yes.
Oh, Darcy gave some devil faces, 3 of them. Yeah, so.
I love that.
Yes.
But alrighty, everyone. With that being said, we're coming to the end of this. So everyone, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and
share
with notifications on, so that way you never miss another upload. Feel free to check out any of my other videos or anyone else's, because why not? And with that being said, I've been your host. That's been Mama J. This has been Box of Topics, because you never know what you're gonna get.
Woo!
Oh, I don't want to turn off the
camera. Wait, we got to wait. I'm gonna do these last ones. What everybody? Xander says I'm gonna go back to editing after the stream. Darcy says I'll try to be back next stream. I said that like 3 weeks ago.
Fair enough.
Lemonade Duck says have a great day, everyone. Lemonade Duck with a wave in the hands. Darcy, but I'll try to be back. See ya. Good night / day. All right.
See ya. I missed them already.
I know.
My fun little crew.